so when Gambino come to the reaction video, new try to make sure that sub on this, smash that notification bell. You know, y'all that alright, shouts out to you, my boy. I'm gonna start giving shout outs. I don't have to say names no more. I have so much for you guys now. I'm just gonna start doing. I'm gonna have a lot of videos done today, so I'm just gonna give you guys. You guys will just see your names in the video eventually. Alright, so we got DaBaby canceled after rolling loud Rant. Now, I don't know if DaBaby's canceled, because I think he's too big of an artist to be the word cancel, like Tory Lanez canceled. But I think it will hinder him. It will hinder him a couple of 100Ks. Drink water, boys. Drink water. It will render him some 100Ks. I guess with what he said was ignorant versus malice. I think it's more ignorant than malice. I don't think he meant it by malice. Like I said, I've seen shows, you know, online shows that guys have said around the same things when it came to gay people. Now, I don't know if it's just the whole, you know, HIV and AIDS thing, but because that's kind of effed up too, what he said on that front. Because no one's going to sit here and say what he said was like the nicest thing, but the rapper's trying to get the crowd amped, you know what I mean? He said a couple of things, shock value or shocking, that tripped everybody, but I don't know. I don't think he's a gay hater or HIV hater or, you know what I mean, AIDS hater. I'm pretty sure DaBaby has friends that have herpes or, you know, that dealt with some kind of disease before. Like, you know what I mean? He's in the rap game. Like, well, there's bare rappers with herpes and HIV and STDs running around. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure he's friends with them. So, I don't think anything he said was... I don't think he meant it in the mouse way. He has apologized a couple of times since then. But you know how the internet's in the internet. You feel me? So, let's just see what this vid's about.
DaBaby is one of the hottest rappers in the game. But after making some wild comments during his Rolling Loud performance, major celebrities like Elton John and Questlove have called him out, saying his actions are ignorant and homophobic. Plus,
both artists, Quint, the Roots, mind you, and who the hell is this guy? Whatever. And Elton John, super big. Elton John, legend. We know Elton John's past, you know what he's about and everything. But taking DaBaby off concerts and things like that, it's kind of crazy how all you guys wanted him on this concert, Bill. He made a comment and all you guys want to take him off. But he's rapping about killing, slapping bitches, or not slapping bitches, but disrespecting girls, calling them bitches and all sorts of things. And all that stuff is fine. Yeah, I'm gonna have to beep that out. Whatever.
The family of the man he killed in Walmart is coming forward to say that the official narrative of what went down that night is completely false and the rapper is actually a violent killer. Let's take a closer look at what happened. DaBaby is a rapper from Charlotte, North Carolina, known for viral hits like Suge and Rockstar featuring Roddy Ricch. Ever since blowing up back in 2019, DaBaby has quickly become one of the biggest rappers in the game and music in general. But the bigger they are, the harder they fall, and now DaBaby's in some serious trouble after a controversial Rolling Loud performance. On July 25th, DaBaby took the stage to perform at Rolling Loud in Miami and immediately had spectators going crazy on the internet. First, he brought out Tory Lanez, right after Megan Thee Stallion performed, which many assumed was an intentional diss. Most hip-hop fans will remember that Tory allegedly shot Megan in the foot last summer after a pool party at Kylie Jenner's house.
Rapper Tory Lanez has been charged.
I still can't get over that night, man.
Megan Thee Stallion during an argument.
That night is wild to me.
Tory has been mostly blackballed in the industry. But last month, he dropped a track called Scat, which features a guest feature from DaBaby, who also appeared in the music video. After the song dropped, a fan made a joke on Twitter saying, "I guess DaBaby and Tory Lanez cool now because they both shot someone and don't have to do no jail time." The rapper even retweeted the joke, although later denied doing it, claiming that Twitter was on some Illuminati shit. Megan then followed up with a tweet of her own, saying, "Support me in private and publicly do something different. These industry men are very strange. This situation ain't no damn beef, and I really wish people would stop downplaying it like it's some internet shit for likes and retweets." DaBaby and Megan Thee Stallion have both collaborated together several times on tracks like Crybaby and Cash Shit. So, Megan clearly saw the collaboration with her alleged abuser as disrespect. When DaBaby brought Tory Lanez out on stage just after she had performed, many saw this as a direct diss to Megan. Some are even claiming that Tory appearing on—
Well, she had her boyfriend went on a little rant with DaBaby, you know what I mean? This is that get back.
On stage, violated the restraining order that she had against him. But that wasn't even the most controversial part of the performance. During the show, DaBaby told his fans, if you didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, or any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2 or 3 weeks, then put your cell phone lighters up.
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2 or 3 weeks, put a cell phone lighter up.
Ladies, if your smells like water, put your cell phone light in the air. Fellas, if you ain't sucking dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone lighter up.
Lady, if your smell like water.
Again, like, why? One thing I would never understand. The gay community could attack the straight community. But God forbid the straight community say anything about being a straight male. Like, God forbid the straight community say, yo, let's just represent us being strong straight males. Oh my God, you're such a homophobe. You hate gay people. No. That ass, bro.
Put a cell phone light in the up.
Bro, nothing's wrong with being gay, bro. I want to be proud of being straight. Like, I don't get it.
Put your cell phone
I don't suck dick.
The backlash was pretty immediate, and many fans were outraged by DaBaby's actions, claiming that he was targeting the LGBTQ community and spreading misinformation about HIV and AIDS. The rapper did issue an apology after the performance, but it only seemed to make things worse. He started out by saying that the internet has no business talking on what goes down at a live show because things get taken out of context. He said that he wasn't homophobic and he had plenty of gay fans who loved his music. But he continued to defend his comments by saying that none of his gay fans have AIDS because they ain't no nasty gay.
Because even my gay fans don't got f***ing AIDS, stupid ass n***s. They don't got AIDS. My gay fans, they take care of themselves. They ain't going for that. They ain't no nasty gay n***s.
That obviously didn't go over too well with the public, and the backlash continued to pile on. Many celebrities joined in and criticized DaBaby's onstage.
Yo, you wildin' for that one, son. Like, I thought your comments on stage were wild. That's wildin'. Saying you double down. Nah, I can't defend your double down, my boy. You can't be doubling down.
Distanced himself from the rapper. Dua Lipa, who collaborated with DaBaby on the track Levitating back in October 2020, said that she was horrified by the rapper's rant and unfollowed him on social media.
Shorty's an idiot. She hopped on the track with Pop Smoke. Pop Smoke said these niggas. Pop Smoke dissed gay people before, so like, it wasn't even a diss. He just saying like, y'all. He was just stating something.
After that, fans noticed that DaBaby had liked several tweets asking the artist whether she was going to pull their collaboration down from streaming services, which currently has close to 840 million streams on Spotify alone. She did end up taking it off her personal playlist, but it's still available to stream.
Oh yeah, it's on her personal playlist. Her personal playlist is not there. Like, if you go to Dua Lipa's playlist, it's not there, but it's on Spotify. Don't get it twisted. Their company really paid DaBaby. They want their money back. What the fuck? You know this game came out a long time ago. Is Master still playing it?
Elton John also jumped into the discussion and claimed he was shocked to hear the comments and disappointed that the rapper was spreading misinformation about HIV and AIDS. Madonna also jumped into the discussion, calling him out for his homophobia and sexist comments about women. The backlash even started to come from within the hip-hop community when Questlove from The Roots posted about the rapper on IG. He shared a post with a list of artists he wanted to perform at a contemporary version of the Harlem Summer at Soul Festival. DaBaby's name was mentioned on that list, but it had now been scratched out. DaBaby tried to play it off by saying that he didn't care about losing Questlove as a fan because he didn't know who he was. But his defense didn't go over as well as he probably expected, and fans on Twitter dragged the artist for being a famous rapper that doesn't know one of the most influential figures in hip-hop. Plus, they quickly uncovered a performance DaBaby did on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, where the Roots play as a house band, to prove that he was either lying or just being dumb. But celebrities were the only ones distancing themselves from DaBaby. Clothing brand Boohoo Man, who recently released a collaboration with the artist, decided to cancel the collection and issued a statement about the decision. If the backlash from his original apology wasn't enough, DaBaby also released a music video for the track Giving What It's Supposed to Give, where he makes a reference to the controversy. At the end of the video, he included a message in rainbow-colored font that read, "Don't fight hate with hate. My apologies for me being the same way you want the freedom to be you." Although he was clearly trying to make an effort, Manny took the statement as defending his own comments, comparing being gay to feeling the need to make offensive comments on stage, which aren't quite the same thing. But not every celebrity came out against the rapper. Others stepped in to defend his right to free speech, although they probably weren't exactly the people you want on your side for this kind of issue. T.I. came to DaBaby's defense in an IG Live post, saying that the gay community was bullying the rapper and that the stage is supposed to be a safe space where artists could express themselves freely.
We all stood up on behalf of gays and lesbians and people in the gay community because we thought it was some bullshit for y'all to have to be bullied. But I don't think any of us did that to feel like you would now have the authority to come and bully us.
But Fans were quick to point out that T.I. has also been accused of drugging and sexually assaulting women with his wife.
The LAPD investigating rapper T.I. 2 women, one in Los Angeles and one in Las Vegas, accusing T.I. and his wife Tiny of drugging and sexually assaulting them more than a decade ago.
And one stated that he checks his teenage daughter's hymen regularly to be sure that she's still a virgin. So he should probably keep his mouth shut about these kinds of issues because he's basically been canceled himself. Another celebrity to come to DaBaby's defense was Lil Boosie, but he only made the situation that much worse. Boosie questioned why Lil Nas X could get away with openly gay behavior while DaBaby was being criticized. He said that the Old Town Road rapper wanted to perform naked for charity, which offended him as a straight man.
You don't feel that disrespect going dance naked? You don't think that's disrespect in front of boys who trying to be straight? It's totally disrespect.
He even took it a step too far and called Lil Nas X a homophobic slur and said that if he was at an award show and saw the rapper performing naked, he would drag his ass off stage.
If I'm at awards and he go up there naked, I'm gonna drag his ass off stage and his ass.
Obviously, this didn't help DaBaby out too much and only attracted negative attention toward Boosie for dragging Lil Nas X into the conversation for no reason when it's clearly a different situation. Boosie has a history of making comments that offend the LGBTQ community. He once called out Dwayne Wade for letting his 12-year-old child get a sex change, which didn't go over well.
Dwayne Wade, you gone too far, dog. That is a male, a 12-year-old. At 12, they don't even know what their next meal gonna be. They don't have.
You know, it's so. I guess because I don't have a gay kid or never been through a gay situation, but I don't disagree. 12 is still yo. DWYANE GAMBINO King, because my favorite basketball player is Dwayne Wade. Okay, I'm a Dwayne Wade fan. But letting your child at 12 get a sex change, bro, I still think that's too early. Like, if he was 21, he's been through life. This is exactly what he wants to do for the rest of his life. Go do your thing, player. But 12, man, you might want to, you might like ice cream at 12 and then grow up at 21 and hate fucking dairy. Like, I don't know, bro.
Have shit figured out yet. He might meet a woman, anything, at 16 and fall in love with her.
Boosie is also currently fighting his own battles with cancel culture after having his Instagram disabled for posting nudity on his page. Boosie claims that there wasn't any nudity in his post and racism was behind the ban. But Adam Mosseri, the CEO of Instagram, did a video where he explained that after a certain amount of strikes for content that is flagged as inappropriate, they have to issue a ban, and Boosie had too many strikes.
The only content we try to take off of Instagram is when there's safety concerns. And if you have something taken down, you don't lose your account or have it suspended until you have a lot of strikes. And at some point, we have to draw the line, and Boosie got a lot of strikes.
So it seems like Boosie should probably keep his mouth shut about controversial topics if he wants to keep his IG account. After T.I. and Boosie came into DaBaby's defense, the internet did its thing and started making jokes. One Twitter user said that Boosie, Tory, DaBaby, and T.I. are quickly forming the 4 horsemen of rap hell, and another joke that Boosie must have Google Alerts set up so he never misses an opportunity to hop in some homophobic shit. So clearly their defense didn't help DaBaby's case. If that wasn't enough, all the controversy revealed new details in the case where DaBaby shot and killed a man in a Walmart early in his career. Even though DaBaby beat the charge for self-defense, the victim's family is now saying that the story put out to the public is not true and that DaBaby is a cold-blooded killer. In November 2018, DaBaby was arrested in connection with the death of 19-year-old Jalen Craig.
Yo, end of the day, bro, we're not gonna get, RIP to the niggas that lost their life, but the ops are ops. Like, street niggas are gonna do street nigga shit. Like, we are not gonna sit here and start debating street nigga topics, bro. Like, what are we doing? A man cannot take a Rolling Loud concert thing and now say, yo, he's right. Who cares? 2 niggas who were doing street activities, 1 died. Period.
According to the rapper, he was out shopping for winter clothes with his daughter and baby mama when Jalen and another man approached him with a gun. They tried to rob him, and a fight broke out, which resulted in Jalen getting shot and passing away. The rapper was initially arrested, but after an investigation, police ruled that he had acted in self-defense and he was acquitted of the murder charge. Recently, the family of the victim has come forward to accuse the rapper of faking the robbery and killing Jalen in cold blood. A cousin of Jalen Craig went on Twitter to dispute the official version of events, stating that her cousin was not going to rob the rapper, but was just a fan looking for an autograph. At that time, DaBaby hadn't blown up on a national level, but he was a popular local rapper in Charlotte. She claimed that Jalen and his friend had gone to Walmart after work to buy Long Johns and were shocked to see one of their favorite local rappers there shopping.
Long Johns?
They approached him to try to get his attention, and this aggravated DaBaby.
Hood niggas are wearing Long Johns? Stop them.
Then led to a fight where DaBaby punched Jalen's friend in the face. Jalen tried to break up the fight, but ended up getting punched by the rapper's baby mama. DaBaby ended up firing a shot as Jalen was running away, which hit him in the back. She also alleges that one of the detectives working the case told the family that the murder was never being investigated as a robbery gone bad. But despite the evidence, DaBaby was let off on self-defense. The narrative adopted by the public was that Jalen tried to test DaBaby in front of his daughter and got what he had coming to him. It's impossible to know what actually happened that night and whether or not Jalen was truly
how can you
starstruck.
say that? Man said try to test it in front of his daughter. You can't be saying, these niggas that do these other say things is too slickly.
Or saw a poppin' local rapper and thought he could hit a lick. Although it does seem pretty unlikely that DaBaby would be let off on self-defense unless it was true. He wasn't even a huge mainstream artist at that point and was still shopping at Walmart for baby clothes. So it's not like he could have used his connections to beat the case or pay off the police. It seems much more likely that if he had truly killed Jalen in public, that he would have been charged with murder, especially because there are likely witnesses and security cameras to verify what happened. It seems more likely that Jalen's cousins didn't really know about the life he was living. Although, anything is possible, and maybe DaBaby was slick enough to fake a robbery and then get off with self-defense. The case has already been investigated and ruled a justifiable homicide. So without any new evidence to prove her side of the story, DaBaby won't be facing any additional charges. But it does make you wonder whether the official narrative of what went down that night is really true, or if the rapper just used it as a way to build hype for his music. With all this controversy, it seems like DaBaby has really had enough and issued a much more focused grouped analogy after getting dropped from several festivals. DaBaby was supposed to headline at Lollapalooza in Chicago, but was dropped after representatives from the festivals stated that the concert was founded on diversity, inclusivity, respect, and love. It was also announced that DaBaby was being dropped from the Day and Night Festival and would be replaced by Roddy Ricch. Plus, he would no longer be performing at Governor's Ball in New York.
DaBaby has been dropped from the lineup at the Governor's Ball in response to statements he recently made on stage about the LGBTQ community.
Losing out on a brand deal or two isn't going to hurt the rapper's bottom line too much, but live performances are one of the biggest sources of revenue for artists, and being banned from multiple festivals is definitely going to hurt his pockets. So, DaBaby decided to issue a more clean-cut apology to his social media, apologizing to the LGBTQ community for his hurtful and misinformed comments about HIV and AIDS. The statement doesn't really sound like the rapper and was likely drafted by a PR team from his label, but at least he's recognized that he messed up and that the LGBTQ community has a lot more power to damage his career than he probably thought. Overall, the situation probably wouldn't have blown up as much if DaBaby just gave a sincere apology to begin with. If he just acknowledged that his comments were stupid and he just got caught in the heat of the moment, he probably would have faced some backlash, but it would have died down much quicker. Instead, he tried to defend his comments, which made his haters go twice as hard. It seems like the rapper was just trying to make a bad joke that didn't land the way he thought it would. He should have just admitted it and let it go, but instead, he doubled down and now it's costing him money and opportunities. This most likely isn't the end of DaBaby's career and he'll bounce back eventually. But when you're at that superstar level, you have to be careful what you say, because if you get too comfortable, you could end up losing everything you built. If you thought this video was crazy, be sure to check out our channel.
You don't want to die on this
though. Beats with every rapper, the Lil Baby.
Yeah. You don't want to lose your. Yeah, I mean, DaBaby, you don't want to lose your whole career or kill half your career. Rappers who are gay? What kind of flamboyant head ass? Whatever. Alright, you guys already know it's from the concept. Tell me how you feel. Y'all want to see yourself get shouted out. Let's go to the gram, follow back. Y'all gotta make sure y'all like the video. You guys already know what it is from the comment section. Tell me how you feel. Did I say that already? I don't know. If I did, said it twice. Alright, until next time. Call me like a rich bitch, limp dick, put it on your daughter and she still call it nut. Patty K, gotta know your bitch like Johnny K. ATL pull up in roller skates, or lights on like a library.